So we're going to be making another sheet for the website teachthissheet.com. There'll be a link in the description. This is another sheet for ESL teachers to use in the classroom or online. So let's go ahead and get started. I think today we'll make something for the IELTS test. And we're going to be doing something to help students get ready for listening part 1. I guess we should call it section 1. So we're going to be doing a little speaking / listening activity, but it's going to be designed to help students prepare for listening section 1 and a couple of the more common problems that students have with that section. So what we're going to have is kind of a student A, student B situation. And those are going to be on separate pages eventually. So we're going to get first the students to make up some information that they're later going to relate to the other student. So let's begin. So usually the problems with listening section 1 are some of the things that are spelled, numbers that are related to the other person, or to the listener, I should say, and a few little tricks like that. So we're going to get the person to choose their own name. We're going to make this a little smaller here. Okay. So I think we'll need some instructions for each part. We'll think about layout in a second, but we'll just get all the kind of information here. Create a name for yourself. And then we will need an address. Why is this? There we go, 14 address. We'll do a phone number. We could do a credit card. And maybe a company name. Let's put that between the name and the company name. Oop. Okay, so the usual trick with the name is 2 parts. First off, there's going to be usually the first name is either included there for you, or it's a very standard name in English that they assume that you know how to spell. Names like Dave or Michael or Paul. So let's think about that. If we want, I think if we give a bank of first names, that might be useful. But yeah, maybe we could do a bank of first names. So we would need 2 things there then. We would need choose a first name from this box. And we'll have to put a box right here. We'll do a text box. So I had some names already. Paul, Michael. We'll format all this later. It's not even the right font. Paul, Michael, Dave, and let's go with Robert. And then we'll go with 3 or 4 typical female names. Susan. Not something that's too long though, because you don't want them writing out a large amount before. That's even Michael's kind of stretching the length just a little bit. Kim, Jenny, and Carol. All right, and maybe that'll be good. Maybe that's enough names. And we can kind of just format that a little bit. So let's take these four and put them over here. And that's fine. So we're going to take that and we're going to need to add that to a last name. Now, we'll go over here, create a last name, or choose any last name you wish. And we'll put this up here. Choose or write any last name. Or plus any last name. There we go. Choose the first name, press the box, plus any last name. Okay. Okay, we have to fit a lot of instructions on here, so we're going to need to make things smaller, and we're going to need to format this really smartly. But we'll come back to that later. So for company names, it's usually a little bit of the same trick. They're going to use some common English words to kind of form a company name usually, and you have to kind of write them down together. Let's just join two things. So for the company name, maybe we'll give these numbers, and that'll be one way to kind of distinguish these all. And I want to move this over like this kind of. That's kind of cool. X, tab, B. And then we'll just need to fix that spacing. It looks a little different everywhere. Just wondering why these names are. There we go. Okay. Yeah. All right. So choose a first name from this box. Get it just a little smaller so we can get that in there. No, not yet. There we are. All right. And then, oops. There we are. And just trying to figure out why that's a little bit lower than I would like it. There we go. Maybe if I go down there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Plus any last name. And maybe we don't need this separate line here for, you can just call that last name. And now I did all that for nothing because I'm just going to put this over here. There we go. And that'll be our name box. Okay. That's looking not too bad, but it's still not looking amazing yet. I can bring that down so it's kind of in line with that a little bit. So we choose a first name from the box. We add any last name we wish. And then that's going to be our name. Okay. And then we'll go on to number 2 here. So number 2, like I was saying before, is the company name. I'm just going to number all these first, sorry. We'll keep this to 5 pieces of information. Okay, so listening section one, student A, we've got the name created. Company name, we'll probably do a couple of boxes here rather than letting students create something completely by themselves. So let's see if we can just copy this box and paste it in here twice. We might be able to. All right, let's take those away. Take this one and put it over here. Okay, so what we're going to try to do is, I think colors would work good for the first part of the company name. So maybe something like we've got red, blue, yellow, purple. Do we need 3 boxes? Maybe we can need 3 boxes. Red, yellow, purple. Let's try to think of some more short colors. Black, green, and well, I don't know what company would call themselves Gray. I guess it could be somebody's name. But that also has the strange spelling of Graygrey. So let's think of another one. Pink. All right, and then we'll do some shapes over here. Circle, square, triangle, triangle. Maybe we don't need that many, but it would be nice to have maybe 5. Well, maybe we should reduce all of these a little bit because I think I'm going to need 3 boxes. So yeah, maybe we'll take out pink and black, and we'll change purple to green. And maybe black sounds better than brown. Okay, so we'll do that. Oop, where'd you go? Messes up all the formatting, but that's fine. There we go. All right, so we've got our company name. We're going to do that. And then let's just get rid of that. Circle, triangle, square. We do cube. Why is it not going to the side that I want? Sorry. Not sure what's going on there. Let's just delete that. We'll copy this, paste that. There we go. Problem solved. Okay. Right, so let's get some shapes. Circle, square, star is good. Triangle's okay, but it's pretty long. Don't know why that N is permanently there. There we go. Oval maybe, or oval's kind of a low frequency shape word. Circle, star, square, cylinder, cube. Cube might be okay. I was hoping for something a little more. Maybe we only need 3. Let's just do 3 for right now. If I think of more, then I can add them in later. So it'll keep it more a little easier to choose a name. So company name, you can choose 1 plus 1 plus 1, red, circle, and then we'll just have some common companies here that you might see on the IELTS exam. Oh, we'll actually give you probably 5 options for that. Okay. I'm thinking maybe cleaners. What other companies? Taxes might be okay. Delete. Taxi. Who else would people call on the phone? They're gonna call the insurance. And let's give them a gallery. Oh no. Okay, so we'll have to split those words up. Gallery. There we go. And we'll change this one to service. And like taxes and taxi. Or maybe we'll change taxes to taxi. Service. I'm sure. Taxi. And insurance, cleaners, taxes. Studio. There we go. That fits. Okay, so we want to show to the person doing this sheet that they want to add one from each one. So under here, choose one word from each box to create your company name. Okay. And then we need the address. Okay. So addresses are usually lower numbers. So we would need choose a number 0 to 99. And then we're going to add something from, we'll do some street names, and we're going to need 2 more boxes here. And for these boxes, we'll have some tree names, elm, oak, pine, maple, and spruce. Maybe spruce is a little hard. Are there any easier ones? Elm, oak. I feel like I'm missing a really obvious one. Like another tree street name that's very, very common. Um, elm, oak, pine, maple. Spruce is all I can think of right now. So we're going to have to put pine there because it won't just stay there for some reason. And we'll put spruce here in the middle. Okay, so that then we just need the different names for streets here. So we could do street. We can do, we should do this one as avenue, and then this one as street. Road, crescent, well, let me put that long of a word there for some reason. Put road there then. Crescent. And what other names? Lane. We'll do lane. Nice short one to fit. All right. Okay, so that would be our address. And then we would need a phone number. Easy enough. Right. We'll do what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 10-digit number here. Okay. Feel like I need a little more space there. And then for credit card number, what's a credit card number? Usually 16 digits, right? So we can basically just, that looks fine. Right. A 16-digit credit card or number here. Let me give a few more spaces for that. Okay, so that would be the basic idea, is that the student would create this and then the other student would write it down on their page, kind of like they're doing a listening activity, and the other person gets a little speaking practice as well and gets to practice their pronunciation and all of that. Yeah, I might do another one of these, a kind of companion piece, but I would need to think of a bunch more stuff for company name and address, and I think I'm just about out of ideas for right now. So I think I'm going to leave it there for right now in terms of the creativity of it, and I'm just going to go, and student B, their job will just be to write down the things here. So write down one, or write down your classmate's name. Or maybe first and last name. We'll do a little space, and there's for the last name. Let's do, oh, maybe we can just do that later. We'll do some spacing. What do we need next? Company name. Their company name. Name. Then we need their address, their phone number, and their credit card number. Oh, we've already got their classmates. Classmates. So I guess if we're continuing to send, we don't need all these capitals. First and last name, company name, address, and phone number. Phone number. And finally, credit card number. Okay, so that would be the answer sheet. That looks okay. Oh, all of this stuff. This is going to get messy here. Hopefully, yeah, Times New Roman's a little smaller, so that's kind of nice actually. Just to make all the things here look the same, or at least have the same font. Okay, now what I'm thinking is student A needs a little more help. Like they have to do most of the heavy lifting here, right? Um, so do they need more instructions about what they need to do here? Choose a number plus this, and then they would need, maybe we need to put that stuff down here actually. But then maybe this goes down one more, and then this is here, and this goes here. And then I think we're going to need a couple more text boxes actually. Text box, simple text. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Times Roman, and we're going to make that, what was it, 18 point? Make that very, very small. And we'll see where that could fit. Text wrapping, I want it this in front, so we can put it kind of anywhere, and I just need to take off that silly box. So shape format, shape outline, no outline, there we go. Copy, get another one over here. Just taking a look to see if those are looking okay. Looks fine. Okay, so address. Choose a number between 0 and 99, plus one word here, plus one word there. I think that's obvious after the second one. But maybe over here I can write a little instruction. One word from each box. And I think that was just a little, yeah, it was just a little too far down. There it is. Check the line on that. That's pretty even. Okay. And maybe that over a little bit more. Yeah, choose a number. 0 to 99. Good. does it do that? I did that. Maybe down a couple. There we go. Okay, so I think that is enough. We might do an instruction at the beginning to help this person out too. Oop, okay, 10-digit number, why not give you a little more space to write that? 16-digit number, will give you more space to write that. Okay, I think that is pretty good. We need to extend this in the spacing. Yeah, at least 2. So I guess the way I envision this is maybe not step 1, step 2, or maybe not student A, student B, but maybe this is step 1, step 2. Maybe like both students could be filling this out at the same time. And that way they get kind of acquainted with those words and vocabulary as well. It doesn't really matter if they see it beforehand. I mean, they're just learning stuff, right? So maybe we'll just call that, instead of student A, step 1 and step 2. Listening section 1, partner activity, or oh, yeah, partner activity. Sometimes students think a partner is like a girlfriend or boyfriend, though. So maybe we'll just write it in the instructions. Fill, create the information below, and then the information below. Find a classmate and tell them your information. You can create little sentences like, hi, my name is, to introduce the information you have created. Okay, that's not bad. So, I think that makes sense. Let's make that much smaller. Maybe not step 1 though. It stays at 18. Section 1, still on 1 page, that's good. To the information you have created. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's looking pretty good right now. I might fix up a few things and post this to teachthisSheet.com. Of course, you can download all the sheets there for free. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one.